Hello, guys. Hope you're doing good. I wanted to talk to you today about Microsoft Teams and something very new that happened in the recent weeks. So I think we are all aware of the Microsoft Teams delete function that has been developed in the past months even more extensively. So at the moment, as you know, depending on the setting of your organization, the users can delete individual messages, can delete messages from meetings, and more recently they can even delete entire conversations, as you can see in the official documentation. It's very important here to point out they will delete only from their side. So take care if you say some nasty things in between colleagues about somebody else. Even if you delete it from your side, the person with whom you're speaking will still have the information at his end unless he deletes it. So it's a very sensitive setting in the end, and I think it depends on the rules and governance of each organization. Just to give you an example, in my organization, this feature is off, okay, because there is no valid reason in the end to delete information, okay. Only I can think of only two things: either to hide something, or of course to do damage, which is something that we need to avoid in the end, okay. But the reason that I wanted to speak with you today is the fact that in December, Microsoft did something. They rolled out this function to allow users to delete chats, one-on-one chats and group chats, to all tenants by making this setting uh, available by default. So even if you had it previously off, like I did, okay, if you'll check right now your tenant, for sure it will be on due to courtesy of Microsoft, okay? So right now the default has been changed from off to on. And I want to show you very quick how you can revert this action because it can be very important. Now I'm having here one of my test environments. Okay, so we just need to go to the Teams Admin Center. It is loading. Okay, perfect. So we're here. Now on the left side we have messaging policies. Okay. I have only one, which is the default, but if you have multiple policies, be sure to check every one of them because on all of them the setting has been turned to on. Okay. And these two options from here, delete send messages and delete chat, I just turned them off recently, okay? But this is what Microsoft did for all of the organizations worldwide. Even if they had this off, now they have put them by default to on. So very important, if your organization doesn't want the users to delete data from Teams, please come here, switch these two settings off, click save. Okay, to me it doesn't allow me because I did not make any actual change, but yes, switch them off, click save, and keep in mind that any setting that you change here in the Teams Admin Center, it takes a few hours to propagate. Okay, so better to inform everybody that it can take up to 24 hours to replicate. Now, to be honest, this is an interesting setting for Microsoft, especially with delete conversation, but again, only when it's applicable and where it's applicable. I honestly don't like this type of forcefully pushing the settings by turning the default value on to everybody, especially for companies that can have here multiple policies and that they work very hard to configure. So that's a little push from Microsoft side. But I hope in the future they will be so proactive and give a very interesting feature that, for at least from my side, I'm waiting for a long time because we're handling multiple company migrations. Okay, it will be very nice for them to finally develop the option to export the chat and to import the chat, okay, in Microsoft Teams, because I think this is one of the most voted by design scenario that needs to change in the user voice section for Microsoft. But of course we will see, and I'll keep you posted on this. Please like and subscribe my channel. If you enjoy this content, I will make sure to provide on a weekly basis tips and news regarding Microsoft and Office 365. So if that's in your spectrum, don't hesitate to follow me. Okay? Thank you. Take care. Until next time. Bye bye.